Exalted Empress Tarot. We're having a weird time right now. I can tell you that right now. I just got locked out of my account for like 2 days and I came back and it is odd. Let me know if anybody else is dealing with that, if anyone else in the collective has noticed anything weird here on TikTok. I think that's just a manifestation of some other weird entity being guided, things being moved. I've got some cards for you today that are, if this has found you, is meant for you. We're going to start off with the Devil in reverse. Now, the Devil card, especially in reverse, is not as bad as some people think it is. It's saying we are letting go. We are removing ourselves. We are separating from things that are toxic, that we are addicted to, that are connected to us, that need to not be connected to us. We are removing ourselves. We're like, no, that's not for me anymore. And honestly, good for you. So not all that bullshit hang onward is not needed, not wanted, not asked for. Okay, and then we have the Four of Swords in reverse, so you're not resting. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. You know if you're resting or not, and more importantly, if you're dealing with a whole bunch of nonsense, you probably weren't resting because you were dealing with somebody else's BS. Right? I mean, we've all been there. So this is telling me that you weren't resting because you were being bothered by the nonsense that was going on in your life. Let's move on from that. Let's start sleeping. Let's start getting the naps in. Let's start having a full 8 hours. That's what I want to see from you guys. Oh my gosh, my light. Where did it go? Sorry, I have not used this power source in a while, specifically because it does that to me. I'm not out of power. It just didn't want to be on. This tells you everything else, right? Everything else that's weird that's been going on. Two of Swords, a choice. A choice is coming up. You have to decide between two things that are important to you. So it's not just that something was coming in that was negative, that was unneeded, that was an addiction, something that was you were connected to that you couldn't let go of. There's also some other choice afterwards. Now that you have that time, now that you have that energy, now that you have your bandwidth, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with it? Where are you going to go afterwards? Sometimes that's more awkward than when you have the problem or the situation. You sit there and you think to yourself, oh, what am I going to do? Like, I have to deal with this thing. I have to deal with this thing. I have to deal with this thing. And then it turns out you don't have to deal with this thing. And now you don't have to deal with it anymore. You're great. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with it anymore. And then you don't know what to do next because things have changed. So ponder, think about it. What were you holding yourself back from because you thought you had to deal with that thing that was not serving you? Wow. Okay, we're just gonna go with the natural lighting right now because, like I said, it is weird energy, but we're not gonna let anything stop us. We're gonna move forward anyway, right? Then we have the Tower. The Tower card. Oh, I don't like it without the light, you guys. I don't like it without the light. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can get this to work for a little bit longer for y'all so you can actually see what I'm trying to tell you. The Tower card. Okay, so the Tower card, it's a bit scary. It is about an unexpected change. I'm telling you, what is going on? The energies are after me. They're not going to stop me, though. Don't let them stop you. So the Tower card is about things falling apart in a way that is unexpected. Hello, graffiti girly Sublima. How are you? We do not let Tower energy stop us. And we had the Devil card a little bit ago, but in reverse. We're letting go of that does not serve us. And there may be a big change because of that. Of course there is, right? You're leaving in space now because there was something negative and you're removing it from your life exactly as you should. Now it's going to be a little different. It may be a little sudden. What am I supposed to do next? Where am I supposed to go? That is okay. That is normal. Don't make the transition make you think, oh my God, I did something wrong. I did something wrong. It feels weird. It feels uncomfortable. My life is different now. What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to keep it moving. You're supposed to keep it moving away from the toxicity and the nastiness and whatever was holding you back. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And then we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Are you going to focus? Boop. Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's actually great. This is actually a great card to get in reverse because the Five of Pentacles upright is a lack mentality, and it has to do with like finances and having your life together and feeling like you don't have it together. So in reverse, it means that you know that you are moving forward, that you are going ahead, that you are building up, you are progressing. And that's, again, exactly what we want to see for you. It's what I want to see from you. Building up after things have fallen apart or have not gone the way you wanted to, or you had to remove yourself from a negative situation. And then we have our final card for today, which is the High Priestess, an all-knowing. You know that everything's going to be okay, but even more importantly, there was something that was going on that maybe people were telling you, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that's how it's going to go. I think you're being a little delusional. They're wrong. You know, trust your gut. You know what's going forward. They may not see it. That's fine. It is not their life. It's your life. Okay? So what's going forward? You're right. Trust your gut. It was good for you to break away from that toxic energy. It was good for you to move forward in your life. It was good for you to just sit in that negativity just a little bit so that you knew, yes, things are in fact changing. And I hope that served you. I hope it resonated. If it did, please see my channel here on TikTok at the Exalted Empress Tarot, or you can see me on YouTube for longer videos, and I will see you next time in the Empress's Court. Bye.